Hello and welcome to Master Your Mindset with your host, Isis Foster. This is the place to be for anyone who is on a personal development journey. I will be sharing with you my own mindset hacks and personal past experiences. Please subscribe and share if you enjoy what I'm about to share with you and you've taken value from it. You never know who may need to hear it. Today I want to be talking about how important it is to speak to yourself in a kind manner. I think a lot of us, me included, day to day, especially during stressful times, we can be so hard on ourselves, and literally the thoughts that we have on a daily basis ultimately influence what our reality is going to become. Have you ever heard of the quote, "Thoughts become things"? That could not be truer. Honestly, my life recently hasn't been the easiest path by any means. It's had a lot of curveballs thrown into it, a lot of ups and downs, but this is actually what shapes you into the person that you are today. And I think those people who are really strong and have their things together, I was trying to be polite then and not say shit, but have their shit together, they're usually the people who have been through so much hardship in the past. So today I want to be talking about how important it is to be nice to yourself, because we only have one life and we ultimately have two options in how we want to live that life. We can either use option A, be nice to ourselves and give ourselves a break as and when needed, or option B, be a complete arsehole to ourselves, be hard on ourselves every single day, have thoughts running around in our mind, running rent-free, constantly trying to bring us down. And I don't know about you, but this is something which I have completely opened my eyes to, because I know how hard I can be on myself sometimes, especially when things aren't going in the direction which I ultimately want them to go in. Sometimes when things aren't smooth sailing, it's really easy to beat yourself up about that mentally, and that also can be so draining for you. So I just want this episode of my podcast to show you that it's okay to take a break sometimes. Sometimes when life feels so overwhelming and we feel like we're doing everything we can to get to wherever we want to be, it can sometimes take a bit longer than what we would like it to initially, but that's okay. And every curveball that is thrown your way, every obstacle which you have to overcome, is making you into a stronger person. There's a quote and it reads, "A smooth sea never made a professional sailor," or something similar to that. I'm so sorry. Like I said, I don't pre-record these podcasts. What I'm saying to you is literally what is coming into my head right now. I have no notes. I'm literally just speaking my mind, and I like the organicness of that. A smooth sea never made a trained sailor. I'm pretty sure it's something like that. If I've got that wrong, please feel free to drop in the comments what the actual quote is. But it's something similar to that. And it basically says that if you have no challenges or no obstacles in life, how are you ever going to improve? How are you ever going to strengthen your mindset? And how are you ever going to take your life to that next level? So as stressful as it can be, being in that moment and knowing that things aren't necessarily going as fast as you'd like them to, or as smooth as you like them to, or as easy as you would like the situation to be, know that when you come out the other side of whatever you're going through, you're going to feel like a whole different person. And how incredible is that feeling going to be, where you can finally sit down and say, that hardship which I have just gone through has made me into a stronger person now, and oh my goodness, I can finally breathe. But imagine if throughout that hardship you just took little breaths and you took little breaks and you gave yourself nice thoughts on a daily basis, because you can't change the things that happen to you, but you can change the way you react to the things that happen to you, because life is literally 99% how you react and 1% what happens to you. There are two different people in this world. There are people who play the victim and think that the world is against them and that they don't have a choice in the things which are happening to them and the reactions that they have to those things. Or there's the second kind of person which takes it all on the chin, acknowledges that they don't have control over the things which happen to them, but know that they do have full control over the reaction that they can give to the things that happen to them. And it's usually those people, if not every single time, those people who take knowledge of what has happened to them and want to push themselves to the next stage. It's those people that progress in life. The people that play the victim often stay in their comfort zone. They rarely move out of the box which they're used to, and when bad things happen to them, they take full blame for it and they speak horrible thoughts to themselves. So if you are that person right now, know that you can actually change, because I will hold my hands up and say that used to be me. That used to be me before I realised I had full control over how I reacted to situations. Yes, I couldn't change the certain situations, but I could change my mindset around those situations, and I could change my thinking process of how I was going to overcome that. People who are stuck in the victim mindset often feel like there is no way for them to get out of that situation. They often feel like they are stuck in a little box and there's no way out. And they feel like anything that they do in life is going to be a failure. So they actually then, from those initial situations, develop a negative mindset. So if you are listening to this right now and you're thinking, tick, 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 all these things I can relate to, then know that there is room for change. This is literally what I do in my coaching program. I help people overcome situations like that, overcome mindsets which they never thought they would be able to overcome. So if you are someone like that, please do reach out to me and I can help you further with that. But if you are person B who is seeing your potential and seeing the growth, then I am honestly ecstatic and completely over the moon for you, because that is a really powerful place to be in, to know that nothing can alter your mindset and nothing can alter the way that you feel about yourself. You are ultimately protecting your peace, and your peace is the most expensive thing that you can ever earn in your life. I firmly believe that your peace is more important than your time. If something isn't making you feel peaceful and it's stressing you out, walk away, come back to it with fresh eyes, look at it with a different perspective, because there is nothing in this world more important than the way that you feel about yourself. So next time you're in a hard place or you're feeling like you're struggling, take a break, because it is absolutely more than okay to take a break. There is no point trying to do something over and over and over again, because what will happen is you'll get really inundated with your tiredness and you'll just get so fed up with the situation. Sometimes they say that haste is waste, and it is so true. The more hasty you are at something, it's actually a waste of time than just giving yourself an allocated amount of time and then coming back to it with fresh eyes. So give yourself those breaks which you so desperately need. If you feel like you're coming to the end of a situation and you feel really burnt out and nothing you're doing is going your way, take a break, because 9 times out of 10, it just means that situation needs you to look at it from a different perspective. It needs you to have a fresh mindset on whatever you're looking at or whatever you're trying to achieve in life, because you are so capable. You are, in fact, more than capable of whatever you're trying to overcome right now. Sometimes it just takes a new mindset to get to where you want to be. Thank you for listening. If you've loved what I've shared with you today, please give me a tag on Instagram at IsisFoster1 and share it with those around you. You never know who may need to hear it. Don't forget to follow me on here so you never miss an episode. I hope you have a beautiful day.